So thank you very much for this invite. I'm really excited to share screen with you again. I know we had a bit, maybe more than a year of uh, friendship, like since the freedom event we had, and since then I know like we've become very good friends. And so yeah, as you said that we are in lockdown, staying at home, and we're trying to eliminate the spread of COVID-19 as much as we can by staying at home and then being at home, and that's what we can do. And that's what we can help the government and also the frontline workers that you're helping, people in the hospitals, the police, the everybody. So that's the only way that we can help them, that they can perform their work very well. As you know that my family, they just came, like they came in February. So my kids, they started the school, but this crazy COVID-19 thing happened, and then they're all at home, and then they're doing their online courses. They're trying their best to uh, to do what they can do through getting the online courses, and then doing their homework, whatever assignments they're doing. I know it's not a bit of I would say ideal words for them because they come from Afghanistan and then this thing happened. So it's a bit of change for them. They're trying hard to take as much as uh, like they're trying their best to keep up with all the lessons, with all assignment that the teachers are assigned to them. So as you can see, like my kids, they're all here, and then some of them they're doing their homeworks, and then so they're studying by themselves. uh, so yeah, back home, like I have my family, my parents, my in-laws, my sisters, brothers, everybody else. So that's what that we can do, is that to call them, and then it's all we can do, and then encourage them to be at home, and then to to um, uh, to observe the social distancing, and then that's what we can do, just by encouraging them, by supporting them, like if they need anything, like in terms of motivation, in terms of other support. So we are doing our best uh, to balance both lives, both the lives here, the life here in Canada and back home with our other beloved ones. So yeah, that's what we are recycling between two homes, actually, Afghanistan and Canada. So I know it's a bit challenging, but I know, but by the support of families, friends, and then everybody else, so we can go through this challenging time. It's a bit challenging for us to keep up with the assignments, especially with my elder daughter. She's in class 8, which is like almost middle school, going to high school next in September, inshallah. So it's a bit challenging to go to like to keep up with the assignments, and also as well as like to encourage the kids to do their assignments, their homeworks, whatever the teacher have been assigned to them, because uh, like school, the class itself and the home is two different environment. The grocery, the everything is a bit challenging to get like once a week, so we go twice a week for shopping, and then we try our best to pile up the not pile up, I would say shop whatever is it's essential things that we want, and grocery or whatever things. So we do our things, and then about frontline workers, I would say that so far we haven't been to clinics, all these places at all, and hopefully we won't, because I know I have kids. I'm very much careful about them, like they won't get any sick these days, especially because like even going to hospital or clinics is a bit fearful. You never know, like if there are people going with the virus. During these last years, I would say, when I came to Canada, so I was involved in many organizations, I think, as a volunteers, in terms of promoting women empowerment and like doing advocacy on women's issues. The one that you and me like both beautifully remember, the Freedom 2019 event that you have organized in such a beautiful way, and then it was received very well by the audience. And then so that's what. And then I work with immigrant women in business as a founding member. We do we do have our quarterly empowerment seminars or conferences or summits with Afghan Network for Social Services as a board member. Like we in that through that organization, we support especially Afghan community and women that they have different issues in terms of like settlement issues, or maybe the newcomers they're coming about immigration. So I know like we are not immigration consultants, but the experience that we have, we always provide what we have gone through and maybe what's the best way you can minimize the time, or maybe whatever we like the experience we have. So that's why like we plan to reach like women that for example that they come, their families are in Afghanistan and they're here by themselves, because I know if you're alone, so how everything is like because I have the experience and luckily like this time I have my family with myself, but there are too many other women that their families are not enough here, and then they're all by themselves, and then they need help in terms of like to keep the kids busy. And then and also my message is to everybody to everyone else, like if you have an opportunity to help, please help your neighbors. And if you know any woman that she is alone by herself, and then the family is not here, please reach out to them. I know they are the person that they need us more, and then they need our support more than anybody else. The people that you're alone by themselves, no matter maybe I'm being feminist, that's why I focus on women more. But if you know anybody who is by themselves, please reach out to them and help them, and then even give them a call, how they are doing, how they're going through this time. So that will help them in order to be encouraged, and maybe to continue a good life. Yeah. Thank you.